We've all had our favorite villains from whatever anime show it might be. Some may argue that Pain is the greatest villain in the Naruto series, but what truly makes a villain memorable? What characteristics and role dynamics must be in play in order for a character to be loved by millions? What I'm trying to get at is that there's one villain in particular that is very memorable and loved by mostly everyone regardless of what the character did in their past. That character is Zabuza Momochi. I'm a sucker for the original Naruto series, and I clearly remember waiting till 9 p.m. on every Saturday night for Naruto to air on Cartoon Network. Every night I would specifically request my parents to have Reese's peanut butter cups on deck in order for me to fully enjoy the Naruto experience, and I vividly remember eating a peanut butter cup as I watched Naruto be called a scaredy cat. For some reason, when anybody asks me, do you remember the first villain in such and such anime? Most of the time, I say no, I don't. But why do I remember Zabuza so vividly? Is it because there's a whole season dedicated to the Zabuza story with over 20 episodes that was spoon-fed by Kishimoto to us? Or is it because I rewatched the show over 10 times? Possibly, but I think there's more to the Zabuza story that meets the eye. So in order to understand that, we need to discuss the Zabuza Arc a little. Team 7 is assigned to their first D-rank mission, and that is to escort Tazuna, a bridge builder, to his home. More information is revealed that the Land of Waves is taken over by a thug named Gato. Gato has effectively bankrupted all the people of the country, and that the only way to improve the economy is to finish the bridge to the mainland in order to destroy Gato's shipping monopoly. However, Gato does not want this to happen, so he has hired shinobis to do his dirty work, and in essence, to destroy the bridge builder, Tazuna. This is how we're introduced to Zabuza and his partner Haku. In this arc, we are introduced to Zabuza and how he is known as the Demon of the Mist, and how he has killed thousands of people, and how much of a bad person he really is. Zabuza and Team 7 get into two battles. The first one where Zabuza is alone and defeated and Haku comes to save him, and the second time when Haku joins the battle. We see more selfish characteristics of Zabuza and how he only sees Haku as a tool for battle and nothing more. We are able to see how much more of a demon Zabuza is after Haku jumps into the middle of Kakashi's lightning blade in order to save Zabuza's life. Zabuza takes his opportunity and begins to swing his sword, but Kakashi jumps away with Haku protecting Haku's body from being slashed by Zabuza's sword, even though he has passed away. Zabuza just merely laughs and says Haku was just doing his purpose and that he can slash through his body if it means killing his enemy, showing the audience how cruel and evil Zabuza really is. The battle continued, but Gato and his forces arrive to take the assassination of Tazuna into their own hands. Gato notices Haku's body and then makes a comment about his death, which infuriates Naruto and Zabuza. Naruto runs to Zabuza yelling at him, telling him how much Haku loved him and wanted to just serve him and please him. He said Haku had no dreams but to protect the people that were precious to him, and that Zabuza was the only person that was precious to him. This emotional speech leads Zabuza into tears, and him admitting that he knows all of this and acknowledges everything Haku has done for him. This is the first time that we truly get to see the inside of Zabuza's heart. I don't know about you, but I actually started to tear up during this scene. Shit, if the Demon of the Mist can cry, then surely I can. As Zabuza begins to reflect the pureness of Haku's heart and devotion, he removes the cloth covering his mouth and charges at Gato with a kunai in his mouth. Slashing anyone in his way, he destroys Gato and tells him that he will be seeing him in hell, a place different to where Haku is going. The arc ends with Zabuza laying next to Haku, wishing he can see Haku in the same afterlife, leading Kakashi to remark back saying, "Maybe you will, Zabuza. Maybe you will." While I explain the story really quickly, it is clear and obvious why Zabuza is so memorable. The reason why fans love Zabuza is because beneath all the evil, there is purity and compassion. If you think about it, Zabuza was just trying to protect Haku, complete his mission, but got screwed over when Kakashi appeared. While what he was doing was wrong, but the only way that he was able to make money and survive was to do these types of jobs in order to protect and support Haku. The fans were able to understand this on Zabuza's deathbed, as all he wanted to do was spend his life with Haku in peace. But due to his lifestyle, he was stuck fighting and fending off enemies day in and day out. All in all, the reason why Zabuza is the way he is because of the atmosphere he was brought up in, and the work he has to complete in order to survive. Just like in real life, people do controversial stuff in order to survive and make ends meet. This principle also applies in the anime universe. You may do immoral things in order to support yourself and your loved ones. That is why Zabuza Momochi is such a memorable and loved character in the Naruto universe. He sacrifices independence in order to take care of a young orphan and continue to risk his life and safety for the well-being of that person. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like and subscribe button. It truly helps out the channel tremendously. I'm a big Naruto fan and I really had a lot of fun making this video. If there's anything else that you want me to talk about next, and if you want me to create a follow-up or another video on Naruto in general, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!